Everybody serves a master. Most people never find out who theirs is until money asks them to choose. Money is a great servant, but a very terrible God. The first question was never how much do you have? It is whose is it? Ownership, faithfulness, mastery, multiplication. Be faithful in the little. Don't bury what He puts in your hands. Welcome to the Stewardship Code, Principles of Managing Money.
Welcome to the Kids Inspiring Nation devotional.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Stewardship series. This is the Kids Inspiring Nations devotional. Let's look at Luke chapter 16 and verse 10. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. And he that is unjust in that which is least is unjust also in much. Now think about this. Imagine you got a phone. And then after using the phone for a few months, your friend comes with a newer phone that has better features. What do you feel? That phone that when you got it, you were like, oh my God, my phone is good. Or your shoes, whatever it is. You suddenly start saying, oh, I want that my friend's phone. Or I want that my friend's shoes. Now, that is a lack of contentment. That is a lack of contentment. Understand this, the Bible says godliness with contentment is what? Is great gain. Godliness with contentment, as in 1 Timothy 6, is great gain. So, there are needs and there are wants. Understand that there are needs and there are wants. So, look at what the Bible says. He said, my God shall supply all that I need. A need implies something that is necessary for your health, for your safety, responsibility, or basic functioning. One of my mentors, he would say, function before fashion. Function before fashion. Meaning, once you have a need, it is not about the fashion. It's about the fact that whatever it is you have, just the function. For instance, think about it. You need, say for instance, a pen. A pen. Now, you get a bic. A bic is a pen. And he writes. Now, imagine you're telling yourself, I'm going to get a fountain pen. That's also right, but it's about fashion and it's costlier. So, when you have your bic and you're comparing yourself or you are looking at somebody else's fountain pen, you're like, oh my gosh, I really, really, really want that fountain pen. Now, the difference between a need is essential, but a want might be desirable, but it is not essential. And you see, that's the point of godliness. We're in a generation and age where people want more, bigger, flashier, more expensive, more luxurious. Everybody wants to have the biggest of anything. A steward is always contented. He said in Philippians chapter 4 verse 11, he said, not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatever state I am, therewith to be content. In whatever state I am, therewith to be what? Content. So, God shall supply all our need, but our want is supposed to be based on an overflow. So, understand that pressure can distort what your desire is. You can desire, for instance, a cloth, but a regular cloth and an expensive cloth is not the difference between a need and a want. A regular cloth, just something to wear because I want to look really good. That's a regular cloth. But the moment you're like, oh, I want these designers, a lot of people have gotten themselves into trouble with designers. Dolce & Gabbana, Christian Louis Vuitton, Nike. Some of those things. Now listen to this. I was taught this early in life. Life is in phases. Men are in sizes. So wherever you are now, when God meets your needs, give Him thanks. He said, our God shall supply our needs. But He also gives us the desires of our hearts. But it is in contentment about your need that you get the desires of your heart. So pressure can distort desire. You might think what you need, you might think what you want is actually your need because of friends. Most times people distort their need as their want by advertisement. People distort their needs by their wants by influencers. People confuse their needs for their wants by trends. People confuse their needs for their wants by the fear of missing out. People confuse their needs by their wants by comparison. And people confuse their needs for their wants by the desire to impress others. Pressure. All of these things are pressure. 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 Pressure can turn a desire into an emotional emergency. And have you noticed that thing? When you get that thing, you just like, meh. It just comes, meh. Okay, now I've gotten it now. Okay, so how do I feel? How do I feel? It said that once you drive a car from the factory, tear rubber, a car that you tear the nylon, it loses about 50% of its value. Let me think about it. So stop allowing pressure to distort your needs as want. Your wants as needs. No. Understand also that contentment is learned. That's why Apostle Paul said, I've learned wherewith, whatever I have, to be content. In whatever state I am, therewith to be content. Listen, contentment is learned. That's why I say godliness with contentment is great gain. I've seen people lose the ability to build a house because they are not contented. Somebody gets into a house where they are, and they are furnishing the house like they are the owners. Somebody said, you got to the house, you rented a house. When you got there, you didn't have a car. The next thing, landlord saw you first car. Landlord saw you second car, and you are saying you should not increase the rents. Abba. You came into the house trekking. First car. You said, Oga landlord, I've gotten the car. He connected, and the landlord is driving one car. And you that you are renting, you are driving two cars. Yep, you get yourself in trouble. A number of people, because they've confused their needs for their wants, have not been able to build riches. They don't have savings. Because everything they see is coming. That's pluck me. So contentment is learned. Refuse that thing that is calling you. Get it. Refuse that thing that everybody uses. You know that thing that we say, oh mommy, but all my mates have it. You know that thing we say to ourselves, but my friends are driving. This is the level my friend. You know what the level your friends are? They are begging for food. Because we can be deceived by the environment. So understand that contentment is learned. Godliness with contentment is great gain. It's one of the rules of becoming a good steward. So wherever you are listening, look around you. The things you have, are they your needs or your wants? Listen to me. If you have things around you that you want, sell it and invest it. Did you enjoy it today? I'll see you again next time. Remember to share, like, subscribe, listen again, because Jesus Christ is your joy.
Thank you for listening today. Join our Kids Inspiring Nation community on Telegram at t.me/Kids Inspiring Nation. Share your testimonies and prayer points on WhatsApp +234 811 349 4684. Always remember, you are not just growing older, you are becoming a God child to your generation. Keep taking quantum leaps of joy because Jesus Christ is